Hi. Today we're going to be talking about a very basic introductory primer to playing guitar. You have your guitar, now what? Well, here we are. So it is really easy to get caught up in watching a lot of people play guitar and want to be that great. And you want to be that great that fast. And just like with anything at all, speaking, walking, learning language, it's baby steps. So first you had to learn how to say the letters of the alphabet before you could put them together and make words. Then words made sentences, sentences made paragraphs, and so on. Same with guitar. First you have your guitar, which is great. Then you have to learn notes, individual notes. And after you do that, you go on to chords, and then you go on to piecing those chords together, which are your words, and then you make songs. So I'm going to show you how to start at its core, at its very basic core, on how to make notes on your guitar. Now, I have a pick, I have my guitar. First thing you do, get comfortable, which is important, and then you're just going to strike with your right hand, or your left if you're a lefty, the first string. That's it. First string. Now, it gets tricky because the strings are close together. So you practice with the first string. Then you move to the next one. And so on and so forth. Until you get a feel for the string spacing on your instrument. Now, there are instructors that will say, do that 1,000 times. And they're right. You should do this a lot. But then you're going to have to move up the fretboard at some point. So, you're going to take your left hand and you're going to put it, let's put it on the second fret. So you have the finger down here on the second fret, and you're going to play with your right hand. You push down, not too hard, not too soft. There's a sweet spot. Now if you get too close to the fret, it does this. Kind of buzzes. If you don't push down hard enough, it sounds like this. So you have to push down. And when you get a nice clear tone, that's when you know you've hit it. So then you can find places all the way up the neck. To start feeling very comfortable in making individual notes. Now what happens after you've mastered all of your notes? You string them together and make chords. Now what is a chord? A chord is 3 notes, at least 3 notes, put together. Now, let's talk about a couple of introductory, really easy chords that'll get you going. So if you start with your middle finger and your ring finger on the second fret, you're pushing down the second string and the third string, and then strum. That is going to be an E minor chord. Very basic 2-finger chord. Here's what happens when I take my fingers off the fretboard. Now I'll play it with. Dark and mysterious, right? So that is a great place to start to get your fingers accustomed to playing on your left hand and your right hand. So now let's move to the next chord, which will be a G. G is used a lot. Actually, all the chords are used a lot, but G is used a lot. It's a great introductory chord. And you see it's the middle finger on the top string, your second finger on the second fret. This guy's just hanging out. And then your pinky is going to be on the other string, which is actually the same string. It's just an octave. 2 octaves. So, 3. So anyhow, so you've got the G chord where you're going to be playing these notes all together. Make sure this guy's not there. Nice and simple, nice and easy, not too frantic, not too crazy. If you're getting crazy sounds like strings aren't happening or buzzing or whatever, take a break. Okay, find that sweet spot between the frets. So we're going to put the 2 chords together, the G and the E minor. Pretty cool. You're already on your way to a song. Now we're going to go to the C chord, which are these 3 fingers here. Pinky's hanging out, starting with the 3rd fret. Then the 2nd finger is going to be on the 2nd fret. Then you're going to skip the G string. And then your pointer will be on the 5th string, 1st fret. And that makes a C chord. I don't play the top string on a C chord. You can, but it puts that E in the bass. And you already have an E here. So it changes the structure of the chords. So you need your root in C. So now let's put those 3 chords together. A G, E minor, then C, and now you have a song. Pretty cool, huh? So as you journey through guitar, which we hope you play guitar for the rest of your life. As you journey through guitar, you're going to get frustrated. It's going to be hard. But again, just like anything else, you keep at it, you keep practicing, keep working, and things get easier. The internet is a great resource. It has a lot of information on there, obviously. But go to YouTube. There are a lot of great instructors on YouTube. And also check out your local music store. There are amazing guitar teachers, probably right around the corner from where you live, willing to help you out and get you going on your way. One word of advice is do not fall into bad habits early, because they will compound for the rest of your life. And so if you find an instructor or find some advice on YouTube that says don't do this, then don't do that, because it will stay with you forever, and they are very hard to break, those bad habits. You probably have an artist or a favorite player that you want to sound like. I did too. And just starting off, you don't sound like that person. Don't get frustrated. They had to practice to get to a certain point. You have to practice to get to a certain point. Your instructor or your YouTube channels will help you get to where you need to be. But remember, the basics come first. Notes, into chords, then into songs. And then into solos after you start getting more comfortable with that. And then hopefully your own style develops and you become you. And then one day, somebody watches a video and wants to be like you. It will absolutely happen. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.